All right, so we have our pattern cut out. I like to take note that there is a pretty side to fabric and then there is the back of the fabric. What you're going to want to do is make sure that your pretty sides are together when you're sewing these. So after you've got your pattern cut out, you're going to want to trim about 7 inches of elastic. So I always pull it down to the 7 and just kind of fold it in half. Cut. As long as it's ballpark, it doesn't have to be exact, but you'll get pretty close. Then what you're going to do is you're going to start, I like to start at the bottom of my mask, kind of in the center. I've got about 1/4 inch or so of space on a straight stitch. You go along till you get to just about your corner. Take your elastic and let it hang out the bottom just a little bit, and you're going to go over that, and I like to back stitch over it just a few times to make sure it's really in there, and then I pull it up, pivot around. You can do the same thing, making sure that this is out of the way for you to sew. Straight down, and then pull this guy out just a little bit, down to the corner, pivot, and then make sure you hit that elastic a few times one more time. Honestly, there's no point in pinning this. You can surely sew, you know, that distance. It's as long as it's kind of matching up, it should be pretty easy to get through. These are, you know, going to be turned inside out, so you're not going to see a lot of those edges, which will be totally fine. Then put this in here again, let just a little bit hang out. I'm going to go down over it, back stitch again, making sure to keep this elastic out of the way as you sew down your side. Sew down, get to the close to the end, pull your elastic so it hits it one more time. And then you'd start it about right here. So I'm going to go down far enough just to keep myself about a 2-inch opening. Take that guy out. Get your hands in here. Pull this inside out. Looks really good. I'm going to pull all my edges so that it's nice and flat. Find my opening, which is right here, and it's got these edges, so if you kind of give it a pull, it'll fold itself down. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to sew around the outside of this mask. You're going to top stitch it down so these edges are really strong and can be washed multiple times. Plus, this gives you an opportunity to hit all this elastic one more time for all the wear and tear that these masks are going to receive. Now you've got your flat mask. So then you can opt to choose to pin this next portion, or you can do it without the pinning, just trying to make sure that they're even and all of them go the same direction. So you're going to want to do 3 folds along the top of this. Keep in mind, this does not have to be perfect. We're just really trying to get as many masks out as fast as we possibly can. So it looking perfect isn't as important as these getting done as quickly as we can. So don't be too hard on yourself when you're putting these pleats in here. Like I said, I can hold it with my hands and do it. You can pin them if you'd like. It's whatever you're most comfortable with. I'm just going to go over them, go back up, or you can just, you know, flip it around. However you want to sew those pleats down is absolutely fine. And of course, I just ran out of bobbin while I'm showing you this. Hold on just a second. All right, so then you're going to do the other side. So these pleats are all running this direction, so you're going to do the same thing on this side. Just kind of putting 3 folds in there so that they all run the same direction. I like to sew with my pleats because then you're not going against it. Makes it a little bit easier. Voila. And these are the masks. Easy peasy. Trim all your threads and then keep on going. Thank you guys for your help. I really, really appreciate you so much.